goshawk. Have a look. Look at that. The dipper is such a pretty bird. I photographed for many, many years. But it's not an easy bird though. Christmas is almost here. An exciting time, and a time for hope, a time for family, and a time for joy. It is hard for me to find time to go out and photograph in these dark times here. There is the dipper. It has been quite a while now. And now I found you a new thing. A mother laying on eggs on a man-made box. That is cool. That means kids need food and will be a lot more active around this stream here. Check. Now, I'm not going to disturb it. I'm going to roll away and check the next place. So good to see it. But it's out there on a rock looking for food, like jumping in the water, coming up to the same rock again. It has this pattern here. So it's good to see it. But let me have a little introduction here. This has been a tradition. Now it's almost Christmas. It's mid-December and I am traveling to my mom. We having a like a family like thing this weekend here. I'm taking my kids and my brother's kids, and we all have a great time together. But also a tradition is that I have a couple of hours to go out, because now in November, December, it's so hard to go out. It's dark before I'm coming home from work, and it's limited to go out in the weekend, and it has been quite a lot of bad weathers in the weekends, and also it has been really busy. I'm so excited to be out again. It's so good. This has like been my place where I'm recharging my mental health, because everything is so hard in the winter time when you're not getting like enough sun and enough like daylight. Everything becomes so difficult. But so this is like a place where I like reset myself. So my plan is now is I'm going to see if I can photograph this beautiful little bird here at this hard stream. There has been a lot of rain lately, so the water stream is quite heavy here, and that is good, because what I wanted to do, photograph the dipper with slow shutter speed, standing on the rock, so I can get that smooth water, like silky water. The dipper is known for standing quite still when it's standing on the rock though. So it's possible to you come away with 1/10 of a second or even slower actually. And then you can get that smooth water. The water is running quite fast, and therefore come away with maybe 1/10 of a second though. I don't see the dipper now, it's gone. It was sitting on this rock here just like 20 meters from me. The place here is known for the dippers. It's tolerating people. Enough rambling for me. It's time to get my camera, get out, and have a great day. All right, I think I found a spot now. This is a great opening here. It was hard to find a good place for a good opening because the water was so high, so it wasn't that many places I could go down to the water level. But here is a little opening, and I got a rock right in front of me, 2 rocks actually, but I hope it will go on one of them. Just going to be like quiet for a while, sit here relaxed, and hopefully we'll go faster. It didn't go as planned with the dipper, but luckily I had a great day the day before in the blind, waiting for some special birds. Good morning. It has been, I haven't been out since like the beginning of October, late September, photographing. And boy, do I feel really itchy to go out to photograph again. So now I had a time to go out here finally in the blind, hopefully get some birds of prey. But anyway, I'm actually just happy to be out again, fresh air, and yeah, sit and wait for the birds of prey. It's always exciting. So now it's just a waiting time. The sun hasn't risen yet, so it's pitch black outside, and I'm excited. I'm going to spend like a half a day here. This is nice to be out again. Really nice. All right, it's quiet time because now I have my camera 400 2.8 out here, and now I just need to be a little bit more light, and then some birds can come. When something happens, I will definitely speak to you. There is a rough-legged buzzard. Oh, what a beautiful bird. I also hear, I think it's a young goshawk screaming in the forest. Nice. Oh, okay. Finally. It's a lot of waiting. The buzzard flew away, but now it's back in the same branch. It's teasing me. Definitely teasing me. And now it's back to pruning again. This is the way of sitting in the blinds. You're putting in a lot of hours. beautiful, beautiful. I think it's a female. Wow, okay. I'm packing, and I'm definitely going back here another time. As this photographer year comes to a close, I'm grateful for every moment, every frame, and every story I shared with you. Thank you for being a part of this journey, for supporting me, giving me comments and thumbs up. I wish you all a joyful holiday season and a new year filled with hope and beautiful moments in the nature. Last but not least, thank you for watching. I hope you will keep watching in the year 2026. See you next year.